from Timmy. Timmy, thank you very much. If your confession is used, you get a smart speaker. Timmy gets today's. Simon and the powers that be. It's been too long, 22 years in fact, and so I must come clean to yourself and all the wonderful holiday makers that listen to Greatest Hits Radio. One night, this happy-go-lucky 20-year-old lost his smile as a coat-style entertainer. And I wasn't quite sure of this phrase, so we looked it up before. And a coat-style entertainer is, obviously, the kind of entertainer like a blue coat or a red coat, pontins, butlins, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's where Timmy's been working. Picture the scene, a big holiday park in Tenby. The sun is shining, the guests are having a great time, and I'm working hard and playing even harder. One of the jobs for the entertainment team is to meet that night's band. Nobody liked this role because we had a grumbly holiday rep yesterday. Grumbly coat-style entertainer tonight. Because you had to work all morning and evening, meaning you only had to maximise the hours of between 4 and 6 to get in a nap. You would welcome the band, make them feel comfortable, help them with the get-in and the sound check, make sure the PA system was as they wanted and so forth. 99.5% of the touring bands that we worked with had a happy-go-lucky approach to life and looked forward to a beverage or stronger before setting up. But not this band. Not the band in question. They weren't happy-go-lucky. They were called Love Herring and were a four-piece band from southeast England somewhere, I believe. And to be honest, Father Simon, I may well has not bothered. The drinks I had offered simply weren't good enough, and they didn't want to share their stage or time with a spotty 20-year-old who just needs a little bit of space for my game show. Anyway, being a young lad, I thought, well, first of all, something not suitable for radio. Then I thought, well, set up yourselves. I'm off. Just because you got a publishing deal doesn't impress me. So the evening has begun, and I've hosted bingo, the kids' party time, and the game show. A busy night. And I'm off to socialise with the guests, and I love this bit, as the rules stated that you could have half a lager if you sat with the family and they offered you a drink. Well, we had many families in that night, and I had many drinks.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
several halves a lager, that's how it works.
Several, yes.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, Love Herring started to play. And to my annoyance, but the delight of the audience, they were actually okay. Everyone is very happy. The dance floor is full, so is my bladder, and I'm a little bit bit unsteady on my feet. Here's the thing. To get to the toilet backstage, you had to go behind the starry cloth on the Nobody wanted to go behind the starry cloth. Anyway, this is also where Love Herring had plugged in. I made my way to the toilet, and there they were. The plugs and cables carrying the AC current to the stage to power the amps and guitars of my least favourite band in the world, who are actually distressingly going down rather well. I can't say I considered this for too long, if at all, so I just went ahead and kicked out the plugs.
Oh, right.
Kick out the plugs, as I believe KLF once said.
No.
Okay.
Jams. Anyway.
Melon farmers. Silence from the stage. Complete silence. I heard the drummer say, "What on earth is going on?" In almost slow motion, a certain young entertainer hits the floor and realises the crowd are very, very annoyed. It's only me that's pleased. However, I quickly sober up. In a mad rush, I plug everything back in and dash to the loo. The band kick on, playing, as I recall, a rather prog and limp version of She Loves You. Everyone else seems to be enjoying it. I waited a good 10 minutes in the loo, processing what I had done. As in, kicking up the
Yes,
plugs.
yeah. No. Not processing.
Not what done there. But it could only get worse, I'm afraid, Father Simon. I had to go back to the customers the same way out, through the starry cloth. This meant that I had to go past the plugs again, and this time I waited for the song to finish. And I did it again. I unplugged the plugs whilst the applause was ringing in Love Herring's ears. I scurried away before they tried and failed to start their next number, and that was the end of Love Herring for the night. Thank you very much. I'm off. I never worked with the band again, says Timmy. There's a surprise. Maybe they should have gaffed their cables down. Maybe it was their fault. I might have admitted to my error if they hadn't been so rude. Maybe I shouldn't have drunk so much, but their refusal of my friendly assistance earlier in the day meant that I was keen to drown out their set. I don't seek forgiveness from the band, who went on to have no hits, but I do want to say sorry to the people on holiday in Tenby who were loving their performance and had an unexpected game of musical statues on the dance floor twice. Okay, well, it's an interesting... I don't think we've had one from a holiday camp for a while. Anyway, but let's see how we sit in judgment on Timmy, who sends in tonight's confession. Sister Katie, Susie.
Yeah, Timmy, firstly, it sounds like you've drunk way too much on the job. I understand maybe having a little bit, but you've taken it too far. Also, surely there were some public toilets that you could have used. I understand wanting to use the ones behind the starry cloth.
Yes.
But there were definitely some more easily accessible toilets for the customers. And it's so annoying when people talk loudly during a gig, let alone unplugging the band. So no, just not forgiven, Timmy. I'm sorry.
I feel sorry for Love Herring.
Yeah.
Brother Matthew.
Has history recorded what happened to Love Herring?
Not much,
with their prog versions of She Loves You?
No.
Doesn't sound promising, I'd say. I've got to think that going behind the starry cloth, that sounds like a euphemism, if ever I've heard one.
It sounds like a good Friday night in Tenby, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Don't mind me, I'm just off behind the... Anyway, if there is a lesson to be learned here by a band, it's gaffer your cables down and be nice to the roadies, because without them, you're toast, sunshine.
Yes.
So, definitely forgiven.
Okay.